continue, and then we will move gradually in some complex scenarios. When I click here, it will ask for the credentials. To provide my BTP confidential. Connect it. Yesterday, I was creating one application before. Yesterday, I see one table that we will use. This table we already have. Okay, we can see that. We are going to use this table. Someone create this table, okay? In this, because it is a public cloud trial account, we can use anyone's table here. Okay, someone create for his practice, we are going to use it. When I click F8, I can see I can browse the data in the table as well. F8 or run as application, for example. Okay. Only one row is there. Okay, enough for us for the timing. Okay, we can use that. First, we will create the package. Right click, new, ABAP package. See, for example, C or 01, for example. Transport, because it's local object. There is no transport layer. Transport request we will not provide here. Just finish. Our package is here. Okay. Now we will create one CDS. We will go new. Then I will go other ABAP repository object. I will search core data service here. Then here the data definition. Okay. I will provide some name. Z, any name we can provide. So, when you are going to create a data selection view, then usually we write it as R. Okay. When you are going to create interface view, then we write I. Okay. Naming convention we will discuss, inshallah. Tomorrow we will discuss. But today we will only see one application. We will discuss it tomorrow as per the time limit. We have to close the session in 30 minutes. That's why. For example, we are first, for example, CDS 01. Test CDS. Reference object we will provide, for example, the database table. This one we can search here. Okay, for example, Z static. And we see all the table CDS which are starting from the Z. Okay, we can select any of them that as per our requirement. So better because I don't know if I randomly select other table, I don't know they have data or not because all are the tests. So I select one this table, at least this table has one row. Then I click on the next. Next. What are these different type of views we will discuss. Okay, today I will discuss. I will only going to select define root view only. Your application must have at least one root view. Okay, what is root view? What is define entity view? View entity with to parent association, that we will discuss, inshallah. We can see that first we will look on the fields. We can see that fields are here. From the table, all the fields are copied here, and with the system suggested their alias as well. Okay, you can change these areas and you can rename it as per your need. Okay, or we can keep the same. And this is the syntax to associate any other table or any other view. Okay, we are not going to associate this, so I am deleting the association simply. Yes, obviously, we will discuss and we will use association in our next sessions, inshallah. Today, I am only going to show you some. Uh, uh, so I am show you one application only. Okay, this price is we need to reference it with the currency. That's we are not going to insert extra annotation at the moment. I'm deleting it. We are not displaying it. Uh, we will keep some fields only. For example, we will display the product, for example, and see not quantity, for example, load, for example. Okay, let's use only these fields. Okay, save, Control S, save, then activate. Okay, this icon will be disappeared. It means it is active. Now this object is active. Okay, now I will create behavior. Behavior in this application, we are not going to create behavior because we will only display the data. Okay, if we need create, update, delete operation, then we need behavior. Okay, so now I am going to create directly its metadata. For example, right click, new metadata extension, metadata extension. CD01, for example, description, and the entity name we will provide here. Because we right click on entity and then choose the metadata extension, then it's appear by default. Otherwise, we can browse it. If entity with parameter we'll discuss later. Okay, we will choose the layer first. I will remove it. I will control space. I will click. Then the possible values are here. We will right now. I can choose anyone. Okay, I can choose the core. I can choose the customer. What are these difference? Obviously, we'll discuss, inshallah. Now, one more thing. This error, the one error is here. What is the error message? You can see that metadata, uh, metadata dot allow extension is missing in the view. This should be allowed for the metadata that in our CDS. Okay, I will put that at the rate metadata extension to true. Okay. Save and activate. We can see that error will disappear. It will disappear shortly when we make any change. This error will go. We click the save. Okay. Okay. Uh, let's see that error. First, let's add the annotations. At the rate. When you add any annotation, you will you will put at the rate UI dot, for example, line item, control space, enter. I will use some, for example, position 10 and label. For example, ID and the field name ID. Okay, no, there is no error. We can see that this error is gone. Okay, now we will display, for example, strand.
Thing. So,
Yes.
do you know that position 10 is the beginning?
You can write the 1, 2, 3. Okay, 10. We write the 10 because in the future maybe we want to display something before that. Okay, we just keep that number only. This is a best practice. Okay, 10, 20, 30 we will usually use so that we can use in between in future if need. That's all. Only two we will display. Okay, for example, we have uh, more columns, but only two we are going to display. Okay, very short application. We are going to create this. From next sessions, we will start from our Z table, inshallah. Okay, we will use the create, delete, everything we will use. Okay. Now we are not going to create the behavior. I will create the service. First, service definition. Use service definition. That SD, for example. I will write, for example, first CD01 definition. Any description, definition. Okay, this is our CDS. Because I right click on the CDS, that's why it's here by default. Otherwise, we can browse. Service definition. That's all. It's created. Okay, it's created. We can see that our CDS is exposed here. Okay, we just create and do not need to change anything here. We just activate it. Okay, this service definition is here now. Now I will just right click and create the service binding. We discussed in our previous session that service definition is to expose the entities or CDS that we are going to expose. In in the service binding, we will specify whether it will be web UI, web OData, or UI OData, V4, V2, like that. Okay. For example, Z first underscore CD 01 underscore SRV underscore V2, for example. Yes. Service. Okay, we have these different options. Okay, we are. I'm going to choose OData V2 UI, for example. We can also choose OData V4 UI because we are more familiar with V2. So at the moment, I am using V2 UI. Okay, UI means user interface will be created using the metadata that we created. Okay, if we use the web API, then it will only use as a OData that we are usually created using T code SEGW. Okay, that is usually web API. This is our UI OData. It serves the purpose of both. It can be used as a web service as well as a user interface. I will do no need to change anything. Just activate. Oh, sorry, this is already activated. The definition. This is the service. Just activate. When it is activated, publish button is available. Okay, we will publish it. Publish mean like we are in the backend system, we maintain the service using one T code to maintain. Then where we uh, uh, that means publish. When it is published, you can also see it if you are in on-prem system. When you publish it, you can also see uh, in the backend system using that code. One error, execution of request get. I don't know why it is. Let's see. It's published. Let's see the preview. We will select the entity and then click on the preview. Not available. Some error is coming. Let's see that error in the get. Error was in the get. Select from here. Okay. Let's execute. Let's see its contents. It's working. Data is coming here. And what is the issue? Let's unpublish it and publish again. Because it's trial account and have limited resources might be, that's why it's taking time. Usually it take time, but it's taking time more than the expected response time. Meanwhile, let's create OData V4 as well. Oh, it's unpublished. No, it's still. Okay, meanwhile, let's create another service finding. Right. This is V4. Let's see. Let's publish it as well. It's taking some time. When you are working on on-prem system, then this step doesn't take much time. It's usually published with very less time. But once you are on a cloud system, it takes some time. But when we are in trial system, it takes some more time to publish. Now it's published. Let's preview. Still not available. Service not available. Maybe it will still take some time because it's internet. And sometime its communication we have to be created manually. What is communication that we will discuss? It should be executed manually. Usually it is directly available, but in trial account only, not in our normal developments. In normal developments, after this step, you will just preview and use. We have to create one communication channel might be. Okay, this trial account having some issue. Uh, let me quickly see if we can. I don't know communication uh, communication arrangement, I think, or something like this. I think outbound service or communication. I think communication scenario. Let's check. Yes, and we will provide inbound or outbound. Not sure. Let's check. Here. Here. Might be the outbound. Inbound. No running a web server found actually. Something, some issue is there in the trial account, I think, and nothing else. There's no services coming here, which means the a web server is not responding here. We will quickly check over a web system. So everything is fine. Okay, this is okay, fine. Okay, maybe some issue is there. We will check later. Okay. What was our expectation? Expectation was here will should be the Fiori app should be displayed with two columns. Let me open the metadata. This one with two columns with the name ID and the brand name. That Fiori app will be displayed. Uh, Displayed here. Okay, it's not getting displayed because some backend errors. It's not, I'm not finding any error in our service, and the CDS error is with the trial account. It usually happened. And sometimes this error is resolved by creating the communication scenario. That is also not working at the moment. Okay. Maybe after some hours, it will start working. Okay, then we will see tomorrow. What we will do tomorrow? Tomorrow we will see. Inshallah, tomorrow this will work. We are hopeful. Then here's the metadata. Tomorrow we will enhance this metadata with some more fields and with selection screens and with object page. That is our target for the tomorrow. And after the tomorrow, day after tomorrow, then we will start the service by creating the Z table, inshallah, and then we will discuss these type, like what is the metadata layer and what is the CDS type. That all we will discuss, start discussing in the next sessions, inshallah.